in all honesty, I feel like my vulva skin is way more delicate than my facial skin. And it's something we need to talk about and open up a discussion about. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein, and we're gonna talk about some vulva care or some body care. Basically taking care of our bodies. And it's something that I feel like we don't talk enough about here in the beauty community on this channel. I think I do a good job about trying to talk about things like this, but I'm gonna talk about it today. In alignment with vulva care, body care, because it is your skincare, and in all honesty, I feel like my vulva skin is way more delicate than my facial skin. I talk a lot about women's health, especially my postpartum health, over on my second channel, More Serein, and I wanted to share with you some of the products that have really kind of helped me during this postpartum period where my body, my hormones, and everything is just all out of whack. Let's talk about what I use when it comes to caring for my entire body, including all the nooks and crannies. This video is in partnership with Sweet Spot Labs. If you follow me over on TikTok or Instagram, you know I love Sweet Spot Labs products. And I'm going to share with you my ride or die products from Sweet Spot Labs. And right now you can take advantage of their Black Friday sale all the way through November 27th on their website in case you wanted to save some money. This is my absolute favorite. It's their newest product that I've tried, and it's also the one that I've already, you can see this tube, it's squeezed through. I never thought I'd be so attached to a body wash, but the reason I'm so attached to this body wash, it is the Moisture Restoring Rich Full Body Cleanser. It's fragrance free. It is full of yummy, rich ceramides that helps protect your skin barrier as well as rebuild it. It has colloidal oatmeal, I can't say that correctly, which is so important if you have dry, itchy skin. I have very dry, itchy skin when the weather is all out of whack like it is right now, or during seasonal changes, but more importantly, I dealt with pups during the end of my pregnancy, and anything that triggers that memory of how itchy I was during that last trimester of my pregnancy, it just sends me into a mental state. The oatmeal, the colloidal oatmeal in this is very nourishing and helps soothe dryness and itchiness. It's also what I bathed myself in during that horrible period of pups. All of Sweet Spot Labs products are vegan, cruelty-free, and clean. When I say clean, it's clinically clean, which I appreciate. It's not fear-mongering. It is taking anything that is questionable, that could possibly be questionable, and removing it from their products. So clinically clean formulated. All of their products are also gynecologist tested on the vulva area, not just gynecologist tested, but specifically for the vulva area. So I love this because it's very rich, it's very moisturizing, it feels really comfortable, but more importantly, for it to be sulfate free and give it that beautiful, rich lather is just very rare to find, if you could find it at all. I love foam, I love lather, I love feeling that rich, creamy foaminess. I feel cleaner with a nice, rich foam. But when it's sulfate free, which you want if you have dry, itchy skin, especially like I do right now, you don't want sulfates. And sulfates can really strip and dry out your skin, and you just don't want it on your skin when you're experiencing things. So this gives you all of the benefits of protecting your skin, nourishing your skin, hydrating your skin, moisturizing your skin, but you're not missing out on any of that traditional rich lather and cream. I love it after a hard workout because I feel clean with that lather, but it also nourishes the skin and doesn't strip my skin. I'm not sacrificing my skin barrier for that clean feel. The best part is this also moisturizes your skin for the next 24 hours. So it goes from shower to shower. I usually shower before the next 24 hours, but just in case I don't, it is providing that constant protection of my skin barrier and moisturizing my skin for 24 hours. I do use moisturizer over this on my main body parts, but I don't moisturize my vulva area and some of the nooks and crannies. So it is very nice, and I've noticed a huge difference. Another bonus about all of Sweet Spot Labs cleansers is that you can use it head to toe, including all the crevices. So you want to be able to use products that are safe for the vulva, especially if you're cleaning down there. The vulva is the outer part of the genitals. It's not the inside. Your vagina is a self-cleaning machine. You don't need to stick anything in there to clean it. But the outer areas, sometimes we don't feel so fresh. So you want to use something, and this is safe for that, which I appreciate because I don't want to have a separate wash for that. And I don't want to worry that if I'm using this to shave my bikini area, that if it got into the vulva area, that I would have a irritation or some sort of not so great experience. This is why I highly recommend this. I actually have 2 backups, and it's one of my absolute favorite products. So definitely recommend. I like using it with a loofah or a natural sponge. Next product that I've been using since summer that I highly recommend is the Sweet Spot Labs Buff and Brighten Body Exfoliating Pads. This helps with razor bumps, ingrown hairs, and discoloration. It uses AHAs to gently exfoliate those areas. I recommend using this anywhere that you tend to get razor bumps or ingrown hairs. I get ingrown hairs very easily if I'm not careful. I shave my entire bikini area, all of it down there. I shave it. I like it shaved. And I do get razor bumps if I'm not careful, sometimes if I'm like going too quick. And I use this all over that area as well as under my arms. Now, what I love about this is because it's a gentle AHA exfoliation, I'm able to use it every time I shave. It's recommended to use it before you shave and as a preventative measure, like in between shaves. I can do it every other day, even if I'm about to shave or if I just shaved. That's how great it is because I have pretty sensitive skin when it comes to chemical exfoliants, but this doesn't cause any issues for me. Use it as directed and play with it for you and your routine. I shave my underarms every single day. I will use this immediately after, but some people might be a little more sensitive, so it's recommended to use it before you shave. I have noticed 0 razor bumps, 0 ingrown hairs, and I've even noticed for my underarms, it has lightened my underarms. So if you have discoloration from maybe some of the deodorants you use, or maybe you just have discoloration from shaving, this is a great product for that to help with the discoloration. But more importantly, it like smooths everything out and makes shaving easier, makes maintaining my shave smoother. I don't get like that weird bumpiness and no redness or irritation from the shaving. I love it. I can't live without it. I can't live without it now. And then another product that I think is very unique is the A Clean S Wipe. It's a wipeless wipe. It is something that I would recommend if you're on road trips or if it's that time of the month when you're dealing with your period or if you're traveling. So it's a wipeless wipe, exactly how it sounds, and it comes in a pump. You can put it on your hands. You can also use it directly onto some toilet paper. What I love about it is that it's not sticky. It doesn't leave a weird residue, but it will freshen up your vulva area, your outer vajayjay area. Am I allowed to say that? Is this video going to get demonetized? Probably, because I've used vulva, genitals. We're all adults here, and hopefully we all have a vagina or a vulva. This is something I think is very unique, especially to Sweet Spot Labs, and it's something that I found really effective and beneficial. Again, it's safe to use specifically for the vulva, so if you feel like you need a little refresher, you can actually just apply this into the area and kind of let it air dry and it'll feel nice and fresh. Or you can do what I do around that time of the month. I will pop this onto some toilet paper and then I'll wipe, and it just feels a little bit more like cleaner, fresher, and it also leaves a nice kind of like moisture, but not overly moisturizing. It's very like gel-like moisture. So it's very lovely. I really like it. And I use a menstrual cup, so this is very effective when, you know, it doesn't feel so fresh down there. I like using this. Those are the 3 recommendations I have for Sweet Spot Labs, especially to take advantage of their Black Friday sale, which is happening from now until November 27th. Highly recommend these products. If you're curious about anything, I think I've tried everything from Sweet Spot Labs at this point, but they make really great products if you're dealing with dermatitis, if you have have overgrowth of yeast, bacteria, if you tend to get a lot of yeast infections or dermatitis around your vulva, or even elsewhere on the skin. I know some men will actually use the balm for certain areas that they tend to get dermatitis on. These products are formulated for these concerns. So if you have a concern, reach out to Sweet Spot Labs. What I love about the brand is not only are they creating products for, I feel like, a place that's missing in the marketplace when it comes to beauty, because I'm sorry, but like my vulva is my skin and it's part of my beauty routine. But they also are very open with discussing these things that we might not know much about. Like, I didn't really know what a yeast infection was until I experienced it for the first time, and I was scared. I thought something was happening to me. I was embarrassed. I thought I was like doing something wrong. But yeast infections happen because of lots of things, like pH imbalances, using the wrong products. It could be your nutrition. It could be like stress related. It could be hormonal shifts, birth control. Like, so many issues could arise down there just because of a lifestyle shift or change. Speaking of which, pregnancy, birth, postpartum period, my hormones were all over the place during pregnancy, immediately after pregnancy, and even a year later. My body is still recovering. And when I say my body, not just physically, mentally, and emotionally, but like my hormones are still trying to like rebalance itself. And your hormones really affect how your vulva needs to be taken care of sometimes. And you know, it's all circular, or it's all cyclical. It's all cyclical, because you know, while we're trying to balance out our hormones and waiting for that to recover, you have to take care of things that might be uncomfortable for you, like dermatitis, yeast infections, overgrowth of bacteria. Lots of things down there that can happen. I will have Sweet Spot Labs website linked in the description box. And of course, if you have any questions for me directly, the best way to get a hold of me is through Instagram DMs. And I hope this video was helpful, enlightening, but also if you were dealing with dermatitis, yeast infections, overgrowth of bacteria, I hope that you know that you're not alone, that it's nothing to be embarrassed about, and that there are products out there to help you with the symptoms as you figure out what you can do with your gynecologist or with your doctor on how to either prevent or also how to treat. It's very important to talk about these things, because I know that I didn't know about a menstrual cup for the longest time until I heard it here on YouTube. I know that so much of my postpartum experience was less scary because of speaking with others here on YouTube. There's so many things that I learned because of being on YouTube and watching YouTube videos. So I hope I'm able to like demystify and also destigmatize talking about our vulva skin and our care for our vulva skin, because we should feel good down there and all around. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. I upload weekly here, all beauty and ASMR content related. If you're curious about where the ASMR is, I did do a community update, so make sure you watch that. And then of course, everything lifestyle and everything else is over on More Serein and my social medias. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye.